So, I don't have the tag Goku and Vegeta, guys, but you know what I do have? Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of experience losing to them because I suck at Dragon Ball Legends. But since they destroyed me so much, that makes me an expert at tag team units. And I know tag teams, I watch wrestling, I know the Usos. And I'm not bitter at all, guys, so let's just move on with the video.
Betrayed! Betrayed!
Yo guys, so Dragon Ball Legends recently released a new type of unit with this new tag mechanic, and that's basically a single unit that switches between fighters. And our first introduction to this new mechanic was Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. They have the special switch ability instead of a main ability, and you can switch back and forth between them when their switch gauge fills up. So with this new mechanic, I thought it'd be fun to kind of list all the potential and realistic tag units that we could see in the game. I'm not sure if we'll get a fusion unit because maybe that could be its own mechanic on its own, and I'm not including fusion units here as well. Also, Ultra Gogeta has that in his intro, and I also don't want to just pile this list with Goku and Vegeta tag teams because there would be quite a few of them and I would like to be more diverse. So if you enjoy this kind of content, leave a like, subscribe, support the channel. Quick honorable mentions go out to Beerus and Whis from Battle of Gods, Gohan and Krillin from Namek Saga or Saiyan Saga, and Vegeta and Nappa from the Saiyan Saga. These are all tag teams that I would love to see in Legends, but I can't really think of how they do it, so I didn't include them in the list for that purpose only. But they deserve some recognition. But let's move on with the list. Number 10 is from Dragon Ball GT's Baby Saga, Gohan and Goten. In the Baby Saga of Dragon Ball GT, Baby goes to Earth in search of the Saiyans. He gets stronger and stronger with each human that he takes over, and eventually he gets strong enough to take over Goten. Once he takes over Goten, he uses Goten's power to wound Gohan and eventually takes over his body as well. With both sons of Goku now under his control, he turns his attention to Vegeta, and the deadly tag team catch the Saiyan Prince off guard. I think it would be nice to finally have GT editions of Gohan and Goten in the game. Like we have Pan and EX Trunks, but not many other GT characters yet, and GT needs more diversity. We can't keep getting Super Saiyan 4s all the time and stuff. It was also kind of fun seeing the two brothers working together, especially on the bad guy side, and they were actually adults, and I think that's like the first time we've ever seen them work together as adults, so it's always cool. So that was number 10. Number 9 is LF Goku and Vegeta from the Return of Cooler movie. Okay, so we already have a Goku and a Vegeta from this movie in the game already, and Goku even appears in Vegeta's ultimate, but there's still more that we can get out of these guys and out of this movie. LOE fans, I want you to picture this now. Imagine a double step up with these guys alongside an LF middle cooler. Epic, right? This would be more hype than the current tag Goku and Vegeta in the game for me personally, because I love this movie and the Super Saiyan transformation is just my favorite. But then there's always the looming threats of Bardock, so I don't think it would happen. Similar to the Blue Boys, Goku could have a blast cover change and Vegeta would have a strike. The blue card could be like a different version of Vegeta's ultimate maybe, and then the actual legendary finish could be that epic moment where the Metal Cooler army approaches and then they charge at them and then they both power up and cause that massive explosion, and then they just fall back and get tired like in the movie. That would be really epic and cool to see in the game. This movie is actually like one of the first times Goku and Vegeta actually fight together, so that in itself is LF worthy and tag mechanic worthy in my personal opinion. Coming in at number 8 is a bit of a different idea here. At number 8 I have Cooler's Armored Squadron. This is basically Cooler's version of the Ginyu Force but without all that screen time. Now, nobody said the tag units have to consist of just 2 characters, right? I would personally love to see Cooler's Armored Squadron get represented in the game just to say that they're there, and I'm probably like the biggest fan of these guys ever. But nobody is gonna care about these guys as individual units, so why not put them together and make some tweaks so that it's not so OP and then have the three as one unit. It would make them feel more special and they'd probably be fun as well. I know we got Tauza or Salza in the game, but the other two, come on man, we have to have the complete set. We have enough screen time of them to go by as one unit, so make it happen, legends, please. Number 7, sticking with forgotten movie villains, is from Super Android 13. We have Android 14 and 15. So these two are actually nobodies. Individually, they suck. They have no character, but together they were actually kind of cool. They had like a lot of tag team moves and combinations and stuff. So it would be kind of cool to see that in the game, and maybe we'd actually care. Because Androids hasn't been getting a lot of love lately, and seeing the same old people get released all the time might be tiring, and I'm trying to be diverse here and think outside of the box. But these guys were cool as a team. Again, individually just bland and generic, but as a team I think they'd actually be fun. And number 6 is from the Future Trunks saga in Dragon Ball Super, Aleph, Father, Son, Gallican, Vegeta and Trunks. Vegeta clan is dying for units, guys. Like, they have some heavy hitters, but nobody ever really runs that team. They would rather run Future instead. And some of the good units on Vegeta clan don't even buff the team. Like, you can't put everyone in the leader slot, you know? So this is actually a cool moment from Dragon Ball Super, and we actually have this as a summon animation in the game already, so why not? I mean, do I really need to explain further? Let's just make this unit happen already, guys. Let's make this unit more Vegeta family centric. It would help the Vegeta clan tag immensely, and it's hype enough for people to want. Perfectly fitting for the tag mechanic. Father Son Gallican, legendary finish, make it happen. At number 5 we have from the Shadow Dragon arc of Dragon Ball GT, Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. Now, I'm not talking about them fusing into Gogeta, of course. I mean just Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta as Super Saiyan 4s. They actually do fight together after they defuse, and there's actually only one Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in the game, and maybe a bit too many Gokus at this point, so this would be a very welcome addition. Badass transformation, more variety for GT, it just goes well. Vegeta actually doesn't do much as a Super Saiyan 4 himself, but when has that ever stopped Legends from doing something creative with characters? They actually do this thing where sometimes they take certain moves and animations from other parts and forms of the same character. Like for example, the cooler movie Goku that came out recently, his blue card was actually done in his base form or Kaioken, not as a Super Saiyan, but it's still there because he does it in the same movie. I think with the unique look of Super Saiyan 4 and these two as a tag unit, it would be really hype. That's my number 5. Number 4 is gonna be Mecha Frieza and King Cold. LOE fans, we are starving out here for some love. We need a couple of really good units. Someone with endurance too. So they Zenkai'd the Aleph Frieza, which is nice, and they released the Aleph Full Power Frieza. Yellow Final Form Frieza and Red Metal Cooler were kind of forgettable Zenkais, and the rest of the team is just really old or forgotten units. So we don't have Mecha Frieza in the game as of yet, nor do we have King Cold. King Cold does literally nothing in the anime, so you could argue for him being an assist instead. But I think it would be nice to have these guys paired together as a tag unit. It would help cover the lack of screen time that these two have. I've actually been asking for Mecha Frieza for quite a while now actually, and he hasn't yet come, so I'm again asking, please Legends, save LOE for the love of all that is holy and evil, because this is lineage of evil.
My name's Jeff.
The top 3 are all gonna be Aleph, so let's go with number 3. Number 3 is Aleph, Goku and Piccolo from the Lord Slug movie. In this movie, Goku and Piccolo fights against Lord Slug, and what happens is Piccolo like almost transfers his entire life force into Goku. So like Goku charges at Lord Slug, but then when he's doing it, you can see him and Piccolo, And it's kind of cool. It does like this little flashy thing between the two. And this would be a cool blue card or ultimate. And after Goku lands it, he ends up hitting Slug with the Spirit Bomb and just ending it. That could be the actual LF. Like he could do the thing where he flies through him, and then the LF would be the Spirit Bomb. And I wanted to put Goku and Piccolo from the Raditz fight, but we already have that with the LF Piccolo, so what's the point of doing another one? But having Goku and Piccolo working together, two of my favorite characters, is epic, and they definitely deserve a tag legendary finish unit. Number 2 from Dragon Ball Z is Androids 17 and 18 LF. These two, like 14 and 15 mentioned previously, would really help the Androids team, and they'd be able to pull off lots of sweet tag team moves. More so than Android 14 and 15, because they had more screen time. And they're twins. And people actually care about them.
Why you bullying me?
And they'd also have the girls tag, and that team is also in need of some reviving, some love. I mean, these two fought against Trunks, they killed future Gohan. There's so much that you can do with them, and I'd be really excited to see it in Legends. The most hyped tag unit I can possibly think of, except maybe for number 1, which is from the Tournaments of Power in Dragon Ball Super, LF Goku and Frieza. The Goku and Frieza from right at the end of the Tournaments of Power where they eliminate Jiren and stuff. Seeing Goku and Frieza working together is probably the best moment in Dragon Ball Super, especially for those who grew up or got into Dragon Ball through the fights on Planet Namek in Dragon Ball Z. And it's something that people would have probably never dreamed of. Frieza was one of the MVPs of the Tournaments of Power and probably the best villain in all of Dragon Ball. And Goku is Goku, and he's always gonna be Goku. It's almost impossible to not see them doing this as an LF tag unit. And plus, LOE. He has the LOE tag. He'll have the LOE tag. And most definitely be really broken. So that's a massive up in itself. So Goku and Frieza tag team LF 1,000,000,000% confirmed, 1,000,000,000,000% hyped. And that's the list, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment down below your own list ideas, and enjoy the new year, and I'll catch you all next time.